Hello Aquarius and welcome to my channel. So today I'm doing your April 2021 general reading. Just keep in mind that this is a general reading, and if the message doesn't resonate with you, you might want to check out your Venus, rising, or moon signs. There might be a message there for you. So I've already pulled the oracle cards. I haven't looked at them. We'll look at those, and then we're going to look at the tarot, and we'll clarify everything with that. So let's get started. So let's start with your animal spirit. So you have the elk. Okay, so this is a lovely energy. The elk is just somebody that's really grounded, kind of, really understands themselves, their purpose in life, where they're going, strong in their belief system and values, and just is, normally thought of as a really good partner, good mother, good father, good friend. Just somebody stable. So this is a lovely energy. There's, nothing negative about the elk. Just a really stable energy. So let's see what else we have. Positive movement forward. So this is kind of, similar to the Eight of Pentacles. It's about you, moving forward because of something that you've worked on, being kind of like recognized for something that you've been working on, maybe for a long time. And being able to move forward because of it, like more prosperity in your life, or perhaps moving to a new location. But it's a lovely energy. And it's, usually based on, something that you've been working on for a long period of time. Something that you've put a lot of work and effort into. Really nice. Okay, you also have patience. So this is similar to the Temperance card. I don't know why it seems like a lot of people are getting, some type of, being having to wait. And I feel like maybe you've had to wait for this for a very long time. But because you are so, grounded and, just knowing that this is going to happen, you haven't been impatient. You're allowing your patience to carry you through this time period, and just realizing, that the divine timing just hasn't been right. But it looks like April, things are going to start moving forward for you. Lovely. Yeah, so any obstacles that you've had or will see in the very near future, you're going to overcome them very easily. And a lot of that, again, I feel like is because you are just such a stable, grounded person, very balanced in your life. You don't allow the obstacles that do appear to, throw you off guard. You're just willing to get through them and stay on your path as you continue forward. Really nice. And round. So, sometimes this means that, if you feel like there's something in your life that is, kind of a pattern, you're seeing something happen here. And sometimes, with the Patience card, it's like you haven't quite learned the lesson, like you're going back through something that's occurred in the past once again, so that you can get either more wisdom out of that situation, or you need to take another look at it before you can move on. So really interesting energy here. But you're definitely very positive, very, much of a moving forward energy here. So we're going to take a look at the tarot now. I'm going to look at your past, present energies, and then your obstacle and advice from Spirit, and then your final outcome if you take the advice. And remember, you always have free will, so you can choose to do whatever it is that you want. Okay, so in your past, you had the Page of Cups. This can, sometimes represent an apology, or just kind of like an offer of love, an offer of something from the universe. I always am, like they're really pointing this out to me, like this is the universe kind of coming in and giving you a little bit of love. And it could be that you were getting a little discouraged. You had been working on this for a long time. and the universe, has kind of come in and given you a little bit of love, a gesture of love to help you move forward. So in your present, you have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, so, I just really feel like, with this Patience card, you're kind of like, is this ever going to happen? Whatever you've been working on for a long time, you're kind of like starting to doubt it, starting to doubt yourself, maybe starting to doubt your own gifts or abilities or how to move forward, right? So we're going to clarify all of these because this is so positive. I think you're overcoming this. Really nice. Okay, so let's see what your obstacle is this month. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, just feeling kind of like you may be feeling like you're having to do this by yourself, like you're not getting the help that you need. This Page of Cups could be that you want help from others. You want something from the universe. And you're just really having to be super patient. And that could be part of your obstacle, right? So the advice is the Ten of Wands, putting down the burdens, understanding that it's time to move forward. And, looking at this as, a way she's got all of the burden on the ox and she's carrying her suitcase and she's not really sure where she's going, but she's willing to leave whatever she needed to leave behind. And not with, a lot of things, material things, right? She's just moving forward with what she can carry, basically. Okay, so let's look at the outcome, the Chariots. Yes, so that's kind of nice energy, isn't it? Because it means that you are going to be triumphant. The Chariot represents triumph and also moving forward. And you have, the positive movement forward. So it means, there's, we're going to clarify these, but in a way, I feel like you really are holding onto this elk energy. It's kind of interesting that, this is a very strong animal and you have a strong animal in this Ten of Wands too. Kind of, I think you may have been hoping for this to occur for a very long time. And, there might be, we're going to look at this round and round. There's something that's holding you back from being able to move forward. So let's see if we can figure out what that Five of Pentacles is and the round and round. So this Page of Cups, we have the Knight of Wands. So this is inspiration. And this is your past energy. So you may have, had an inspiration, an idea that you really loved, and then you started working on it, right? This is like the Eight of Pentacles, really working on it, putting a lot of time and effort into it. And you thought it was going to really pan out maybe much more quickly than it has. And now you're kind of like starting to doubt the whole thing, especially like if you have recently like started your own business or changed career paths or wanting to change career paths or moving to a new location. Any of that type of energy, like you thought this was going to happen. It was going to happen quickly. You were in a good spot. But part of being so balanced is helping you through this energy of just kind of having to wait for everything to line up. And sometimes we have to realize that things have to, kind of be worked out with our spirit guides. They have to have some things come into alignment so that we can move forward. We can manifest what it is that we're looking to have in our life. So let's look at this Eight of Swords. High Priestess. Yes. So you're getting the intuition, like you're doubting yourself, but you are getting, intuitive information. Like deep down that this is going to work out for you, right? You know that you're going to move forward. You know that deep down, but you're still kind of like in this energy of, I don't know. Will this really work? Interesting. Let's get a few more for this High Priestess. Okay, so we have the Magician. Wow. Lots of Major Arcana here, Page of Wands, and Justice. Yeah, you're kind of having to be patient here, waiting for all of this that you're trying to manifest and bring into balance, right? The inspiration. You're having to wait and possibly a very long time. And this is causing you to doubt. But it is, it is kind of interesting because they just pointed out, both of these are wearing a blindfold. What you don't realize here is that you can take off, the cuffs. You can release yourself from the bondage. You can take your blindfold off. And here it's blind, belief, surrendering completely to the universe, to your intuition, allowing your intuition to guide you, allowing your inspirations to guide you, instead of trying to overly, manipulate, right? Kind of like overly trying to control the situation, allowing things to happen as they need to happen. Really, and you have 3 out of the 4 cards are major arcana here. And, you may be feeling a little bit like, okay, I've done this before. I've started a new business, or I've tried to move, or I've tried to get a new job, or whatever it is. And, I'm kind of feeling like it's not going to pan out. You may be looking at things that have happened in the past and feeling like, oh, I don't think it's going to pan out again. But, with this elk energy, they're telling you that you have the strength, the balance to be able to overcome any obstacles that you may need to overcome. So let's look at this 5 of Pentacles here. What do we have here? The Empress, Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, so you have like a lot of swords energy here, trying to get the clarity, but you have this Ace of Pentacles. This is like an offering once again from the universe. You're kind of stuck in this 5 of Pentacles, kind of feeling abandoned and alone. What you don't realize is that you are getting clarity, especially with this High Priestess here. You're getting clarity, listening to your intuition, going within, and understanding that you do, you're kind of doubting, do I have, especially if this is kind of like a creative business or project that you're trying to launch, something new that you're really trying to grow. Birthing a new idea, you may be feeling like, I don't know, this is, will this ever happen? Will I ever, get this off the ground? But you definitely are getting the intuitive knowledge that you need in order to, to step into your confidence, right? And I feel like this Ace of Pentacles is your confidence of starting this new thing, of allowing it to happen. And because this is your obstacle, you're just kind of like stuck in your self-doubt. But look, you have this overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. And part of it is you just have to be patient and allowing it to happen. So let's look at this 10 of Wands. What do we have here? Strength. Yeah, you have the strength to put down the burdens of the past, of, things that didn't pan out for you in the past. You may be kind of like, just overthinking things that, didn't happen for you in the past. But this is telling you, you have the strength to overcome this and to move forward. Because look, this is the end of a cycle. You're starting a new cycle, but look at, she's moving forward, right? And this is what they're letting you know, that you are also getting ready to move forward. You're just in that, you're in, for some of you may feel like I've been waiting a very long time, but you have the strength to get through this waiting period. Let's see what else we have here. Judgment, the Devil, Queen of Cups, and 6 of Pentacles. Yes. So part of it is overcoming your attachment when you think that this may need to occur, right? To keeping the love alive in this project or situation that you're trying to birth, right? Staying in this balanced elk energy, not allowing your fears to bring down your vibration, to realize this is going to happen. I do have the patience, all of the tools. You have the Magician card here, right? I have all of the tools I need in order to see this through to the end. And, the judgment call is, really this is your calling. This is what you're supposed to do. You are on the right path. They're letting you know you are on the right path. It's just, you just have to be patient and keep working at it. It's, don't give up is kind of like the message I'm getting. Don't give up. Just keep working on it. It's going to come to fruition. So let's see what this Chariot is. What do we have here for the Chariot? Ten of Swords. Moving on. Yeah, you are definitely at the end of a cycle, which sometimes, you're kind of like, is the wheel ever going to turn, right? It's like, I feel like you want the Wheel of Fortune here. So let's see what else we have here. Yeah, look at all this swords energy you have. Okay, so you have the Knight of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the King of Swords. My goodness. Yeah, you have, you're kind of a little bit in your head, but I think that, you're going to get the clarity that you need, right? Clarity you need that this is going to, you got the King of Swords, you got two kings here and two knights. Like, this is lovely energy. You are definitely moving forward. And, with the King of Pentacles, this is once again kind of a little bit like your elk energy, very balanced, very giving. Very savvy in business and everything. You're going to have the clarity. You're going to see how to move forward. Right now, you may feel like, I don't know if this is really going to happen. I don't know how to get forward. You may be looking at an obstacle right now, but look at the obstacle even has a sword in it, right? Like, you're going to get the clarity about how to move around any obstacle that's in your path. And part of it is about just keeping the love alive for this situation, for whatever it is that you're trying to bring into fruition, whether this is a new business or a project or a dream of yours. It's, definitely something that is tangible and definitely on the way. Okay, so let's get a creativity oracle card. This is lovely energy. So Aquarius, and if you're enjoying this reading, I'd really appreciate it if you would like, share, or subscribe. It really helps to build my channel and to get my message out there. So let's see what we have here. Actualization. You will achieve your full potential by virtue of your creativity and your honest pursuit of truth. And it is kind of interesting. You do have a lot of swords energy here. Like, I really do think that you are pursuing truth in this. You're not trying to shortchange it. You're not trying to, go around the obstacle, right? You're trying to, annihilate the obstacle with the sword in it, right? You're not trying to shortchange anything, and because of that, you have full virtue. You're trying to do this to the best of your abilities, and also, to do a really good job at it, right? And because of that, it is going to come into fruition for you. Oh, what a lovely energy. All right, so let's get a final angel message for you. And let's see what we have here. Conflict. Feelings which you have suppressed for a very long time are yearning to be acknowledged and expressed. You are torn between what you think is the right thing to do and what your heart wants. And this is the primary cause of stress in your life. We, your angels, urge you to follow your heart. Do what you would love, not what you think you should do. And, it is kind of interesting because you had the Knight of Cups here. And it is about, like you may be, you have all this swords energy and then pentacle energy here, right? You may be a little bit trying to be a little bit, trying to do the right thing so much that you're losing your love for whatever the situation is or project. If that makes sense to you, it's kind of like you may be trying to follow the book so much that you're losing the inspiration or the love for why you started this. And so I think that this is a great message that you may be having this conflict, this Eight of Swords conflict in your mind because you're trying to do the right thing. And they're saying, yes, it's going to occur because you are trying to do the right thing. You are being very virtuous in this situation. But at the same time, you have to make sure that you keep the love alive for it, right? It's it's a great message because sometimes when we're trying to follow the book so much, we lose the passion for what it is that we're doing. And it's about putting that spark, bringing that love back into this situation, and then it will go ahead and come in very quickly. With the round and round, they're saying to me once again, it's kind of like, have you done this before? Like you've gotten so into your head, tried to follow the book so much, trying to always do the right thing, and that, you kind of lose your passion for it. And like going back and just saying, hey, you know what? This is something I really want to do. I'm passionate. And why are you passionate about it? Going back to that. And that will help you to overcome these obstacles, to find the way to, break those obstacles down, to have the patience to get through this. Really lovely. Well, I wish you lots of love and light in this situation, Aquarius, and all your situations. Bye for now.